Hey friends, Mark Holmes here, my buddy Cowboy Jobu, and as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to Jobu Sports Report. Because without you guys, well, I'd just be sitting in this traffic bored as hell. Well, it looks like Dak Prescott, who just finished his camp for kids at his alma mater, Mississippi State, having 1,400 kids there participating. You know, I gotta tell you, I'm proud of the guy. He seems to really get it and understands the power that he has as an NFL player to change lives. You know, I can tell a kid, hey kid, stay in school, man. Get your education, man. Do the right thing. And you know what happens to that? In this ear and right out that one. But let Dak Prescott come knock on that kid's door and say, hey, I want you to stay in school and get your education. I play football, but I got my degree and I'm going back for my doctorate. And you know what's going to happen with that kid? That kid's going to listen. So to see him do a training camp with 1,400 kids, Tony Romo also still did one in his hometown. It's great to see NFL players give back. And there's a lot of these guys out there, you just don't hear about them because they're not looking to get the limelight for doing the right thing. But Dak Prescott, that fourth-round drafted quarterback who is literally making peanuts. When we're talking about Derek Carr getting a contract that's going to pay him $25+ million every year for the next 5 years. When we're talking about a franchise tag for Kirk Cousins, now that's $25 million, Dak Prescott is making peanuts, chicken feed, squad douche. $600,000 a year. Kellen Moore makes more money than Dak Prescott. Seriously. So it's great to hear that he has now replaced Donovan McNabb, Clay Matthews, and Richard Sherman for Campbell Soup. And that's not the only endorsement that he's picked up. He's got New Era caps. He's got Frito-Lay, he's got Pepsi, so we're about to see him all over the place. Now the real question you're going to have to ask is this: how is he going to handle all that? We saw RG3 with Mr. Subway, you know, and right now he might be working at Subway. We saw him with the Adidas campaign of All In, where he was going out on the field before that knee was ready. I went to training camp and I saw him after his rookie year. And I looked at him and I said, that knee ain't ready. I know about knees. I don't have an ACL in my left knee. I've had 3 knee operations in the other one. I know knees. And when I saw him, he couldn't plant. He couldn't push off on it. And I said, he's not going to be ready for the season. And lo and behold, because of that Adidas campaign, he was all in and all in on the ground. So the question you have to ask now that Dak Prescott is the new kid on the block that everybody wants a piece of, he's becoming America's sweetheart, how does he handle all of that notoriety and popularity? How does he handle that and balance football? That's going to be the big question, because the genie's out of the bottle now with Dak Prescott. After the season he had, everybody wants to be with him, hang with him, and be part of him. Everybody wants to associate with him. And for some people, that gets to be really difficult to balance that. Sometimes they get a big head and think that all I got to do is just show up. I don't think that's Dak Prescott, but we'll have to wait and see. I'm thinking with a guy who already graduated with his bachelor's and his master's, that is going for a doctorate in psychology, I think he'll be able to handle that pressure. And I dare say, as Dallas Cowboy fans, you really need to count your blessings. The fact that the Dallas Cowboys lucked into picking him with a compensatory pick, 4th round, is literally paying him peanuts when other teams are giving a king's ransom in the hopes of finding that guy. Look at Chicago to move up 1 space. Look at the Rams, what they gave up to get Jared Goff, who right now, it doesn't look like he can play. Look at the Philadelphia Eagles, what they gave up to get Carson Wentz. The Redskins, for RG&E, 3 number ones. And I know Redskin fans just say, oh, big deal, it was 3 number 1 picks. Well, I'll say Tyron Smith, Travis Frederick, and Zach Martin. That's 3 number 1 picks. You think the Redskins, if they had 3 number 1s that worked out like that, would be a better team than they are? I dare say they probably would. So, if you're not on board yet with Dak Prescott, I don't think you're really a Dallas Cowboy fan. Because if you're a real Dallas Cowboy fan, you want that guy to be all that and a ham sandwich. I hate traffic. I just want to get home. So as always, friends, thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Joe Boo Sports Report. And I will see you soon.